All right, guys, let's go ahead and talk about what is going on. And this is definitely interesting. I did reach out to some contacts inside the ATF, and they gave me some insight. So we'll get into all of that right after this. But this is someone being denied a Form 1 on a short barreled shotgun and a suppressor because reasons. All right, guys, if you don't know who I am, my name is John Crump. I'm an investigative journalist and I'm working on a big story. Can't talk about that too much. I was hoping to have it out tomorrow, but it does not look like it is going to come out tomorrow. Attack sub, reach out to me on X. Let's talk about what's going on here with that. But there was a GOA member that submitted a Form 1 for a short barrel rifle and shotgun. I'm going to go ahead and share this form right here. And we will go ahead and talk about it. Uh, Let me just go here. Oh, okay, there we go. All right, so this is the Form 1. It is redacted with all the customer information removed, so no PII on this. But it looks like his form was denied. And when you scroll down to see why it was denied, because disapproved, the answer is very interesting because it says insufficient answer for I. State reason, not actual state. So right there, I'm like, what the hell is this person talking about? So let's go ahead and go up here and look at for I and look at the reason that they gave. Maybe they put their state of birth. Nope. It says exercise my God given right. So right here, exercise my God given right. That's the reason what they put down, and they were denied. Now let's go ahead and talk about whether this was an intentional denial, and that's the ATF policy, or this was a employee in the NFA division screwing up. When I saw this, I reached out to some contacts over there, and basically I wanted to see what exactly happened. Now, going off the record, and this wasn't specifically dealing with this form, but going off the record, this was someone screwing up. This was someone screwing up. Exercise my God given right. So, what do I mean by them screwing up? The NFA division, the policy in the NFA division is it doesn't really matter what you put in for I was told that they are told to approve it no matter what you can put in there because I like guns, and that should get approved. That's the official stance, that it's legal to do, it's shall issue, and no matter what's in that box, unless you do something really, really dumb, you should be able to make that device. So, according to my sources, it looks like this might be just a screw up. We can't be 100% sure, but the policy of what goes in that box, according to my sources, was not followed. And I kind of sort of believe that because if you look at the reason, it says state reason, not actual state. So I'm not really sure what the hell the person is talking about, what type of drugs they were on when they looked at this. But if that isn't the case, this is scary. What it does highlight is why short barrel shotguns, short barrel rifles, and suppressors should be removed from the NFA. If these devices were not part of the NFA and they were only GCA items, or better yet, if there was no type of registry whatsoever, because anytime you fill out a form, filling out your stuff, It's basically a registry, in my opinion. What I think should happen is that this all should go away. There shouldn't be any. Maybe they should do a rule change to remove that question totally. I think that if they remove that question totally, we wouldn't run into this. But I'm being told on good authority that that isn't the policy to deny that. So that brings up the question. Is this someone who misunderstood on the NFA side? Is this someone that clicked the wrong box? Or is this someone that's a bad employee and they are trying to exercise what they believe should be the rule? That is the $1,000,000 question, and that is the question that we all have to ask. Because I am not sure if this is a one-off screw up or if this is a pattern of more widespread abuse. If anyone else gets rejected for any reason, if you could please reach out to me, because what I am trying to do is determine if this is widespread abuse or by this one employee, or if it is just a one-off screw up. I don't know. I have some theories, but I just don't know. I'm not going to throw anyone under the bus until I know for sure. So I want to investigate this and get to the bottom of what exactly happened, not only with this form, but other forms as well. So I will be submitting a couple forms tonight, and I am going to put something very similar in there. And I am going to put some other things in there just to see what happens and see if it gets flagged or not. I probably shouldn't have said that because pretty sure someone from the ATF is going to see this and then it's going to get approved anyway. But hey, let's go ahead and see what happens here. With that, this is it. I'm going to go back to work on my other story in about 30 minutes, 29 minutes here. We will be over on Rumble, on John Crump Live on Rumble. Over on Rumble today, we have Tara from Tara Talks 2A. It's a new podcast that's coming out. It'll be on the We the Free Network. You all should really check it out. There's tons of ways to support me down below. Before I go, I just want to tell you a funny story. So I was trolling around the internet, YouTube, the YouTubes, and I like going into like small creators live streams because hey, I'm a small creator and I like going to other small creators live streams. So I go in this guy's live stream and I'm like, hey, so what have you done for the 2A today? Just, just what I do. Just common question I have, like Pistol Pete that. And he was like, oh, hey, John, whatever. This guy was like, fuck you, John Crump. I was like, what? He's like, you like to punch down and you're bigger than me, so you all you do is beg for money, which I don't really beg for money, although there are ways to support me down below. But I just thought it was funny because I'm like, dude, like everything I make here I donate to charity. But it was just very interesting that some dude just called me an e-beggar because I have a channel that's bigger than his. It was really bizarre. Yep, that's it. So 5 o'clock over on Rumble, John Crump Live. Tara Talks 2A will be on with me, and we will find out about our new podcast. With that, we are out of here. Thank you so much for watching. Visit Gideon Optics. Gideon Optics is not paying me to say that, but the Pebble is awesome, and it's going to go on a great gun. You will see soon. All right, guys. Talk to you later.